Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another clean, organized declutter. We're doing all the things today. This is the current state of my garage. It has gotten out of control, but this is the number one room that we use the most. It's our art studio, it's storage, it's where we do fun projects, it's where we use our air fryer, it's our gym. And I knew when I was working on this last piece of furniture that I am flipping for our home that I was going to take the time to really organize, declutter, clean our garage. Again, it's a high traffic area for us. We're always in here. Ask any of our neighbors. I feel like our garage door is always open. We're always doing a project. I have flipped a lot of furniture and I've shared all of it on Instagram. I've done two small dressers that we had in our old apartment for our main bedroom. I've done a small side table that was also in our old apartment that is in my office. What else have I done? Oh, I've done a dresser that I got at Goodwill that is in our guest room. I'll give you a small tour at the end and show you all the pieces that I flipped. But I had a few pieces in my garage, and this was the last one that I really, if I'm being honest, I didn't really want to do because it's a beast. As you can see, I'm rather sweaty. That TV at the top I have to list and put on Facebook Marketplace. I would say this is more of my husband's area of the house. The garage, the loft, and the outdoors, we joked, were his places. He could do whatever he wanted with them. But as we know, it's kind of only it's like a slight joke because, I get all of the house basically. I'll say, just kidding. We work together with everything, but it was kind of a joke when we built our home that the garage, the loft, and the outside was going to be all his. He could do whatever he wanted with it, but I still have quite a bit of say in it because, that's just who I am. So I'm just kind of going through and decluttering and organizing these shelves. We got these at Lowe's. Love them. I think this was one of the first things we put in our house, just to put everything in the garage. And sometimes I think we're really minimal, and then sometimes I look at my garage and I think, no, we're kind of maximal. So I guess it doesn't really matter, but we have everything that we need plus more. So like I said, I'm just going through and decluttering and organizing. Some things I'm pulling into the house, some things I'm throwing away. Just kind of shaping the shelves up, making them look a lot better, and that's all I can ask for.
I lose my breath whenever I see you. You stole my heart, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon needs the sun, we don't care about the others. You set my world on fire. You're my heart's desire. I just wanna love you, just wanna hold you, just wanna be with you till we grow old. Please tell me you'll stay or take me away. I want you for myself every single day. You set my world on fire. You set my world on fire. I don't know what I'd do without you. You make me smile, what is it that you do? My life was great till you added colors. Like the moon is the snow, we don't care about.
I also found this day there were a lot of items that I had kept in case we decided to use them in our home. Things that we have had from multiple, moves, our past apartments that we just aren't using. So I was able to donate, and I went ahead and pulled out the 4 fall decor items that I had, which I think is hilarious. And these little bins also we purchased at Lowe's. I think it's Craftsman. Yeah, I think that's what they are. This one literally, I was laughing, had a couple of little like door shelf hook things. I don't even know what those are called. Those all got donated, along with a couple of boxes that I feel like I never unpacked, but I was able to throw stuff in them. I'm more of like a ladybug, I think is the concept. I like everything put away where you can't see it, so containers are great for me. I know it's in each and every container. It doesn't have to be perfectly organized, but I know it's in there, and then it doesn't show up as clutter. It looks more tidy on the shelf. So I went ahead and took out the garage trash. This trash can is actually from our old apartment. And I brought a lot of stuff into my office. There was a lot of pictures and baseball cards and things in the garage that I was like, oh man, these things are going to get ruined, because we do have steady temperatures here, but it's been really, really humid the last couple weeks because we do have monsoon season. And then these bags, I don't even know. I think this is stuff I pulled out of either my car or my husband's car. It literally was like mail and trash, random stuff that needed to get, like, I needed to go through really quickly and either toss or put it away. I also keep all of my shoes in the garage. I get this question a little bit. I have this little shoe bin that came from when we moved from Ohio, and I keep most of my running shoes in it. And then all of our other shoes you probably saw off to the side of those ones we wear most often by the doorway, but we keep all of our shoes in the garage. None of them are in the house. This bench, I was gifted this a while ago. We ended up tossing it on bulk day and someone picked it up. You can see my old treadmill is here. I gifted that to my neighbors. It still works, but it does need a new motor eventually. I put like 3,000 miles on it since I got it, and literally the motor only lasts for like 3,500 miles. So it does need some repairs, but it's still a great treadmill. And I was gifted a new treadmill, so I thought, you know what, I'll gift that one. And if you're wondering where my husband is, he's helping me. There was a couple of boxes of books that I really wanted to bring up to the office. Again, things that I think were just set aside and then never unpacked, and I decided to give everything a nice wipe down, sweep, tidy, get all rid of the cobwebs, dust. These are things I do usually weekly, but I think I skipped last week, if I'm being honest, and decided just to clean up all of my little cardio pieces of equipment that I have. So this is actually a few days prior. It actually might even be a few weeks prior. I'm redoing a bunch of pieces of furniture. So these two pieces actually came from a neighbor's down the street, and she had thrown them out on bulk trash day. And I told my husband, can you please text her and say, hey, is it all right if I grab those? So I grabbed two and my friend grabbed one. It was like a different style drawer, but I wanted to flip those and put them in one of our bedrooms. And then the step stool came from my boss's neighbors when they moved. And then this large beast of a dresser actually came from one of my best friends that is a neighbor of ours. And I'm showing you the befores, and I'll kind of give you kind of what I do when it comes to flipping furniture. So if like these white ones, I'm just scrubbing down because they have a great base. I don't need to already prime them. The black one, I need to scrub down and then I will prime it. And then the wood one, I'm going to wipe down and also prime. I don't sand them anymore. The first two pieces I sanded, and I feel like the wood itself didn't have a great, not even like a primer. I had to prime it like 12 times basically. But if I leave them stained, this is per the guy at Lowe's, if you leave them stained by an extremely great primer, prime once or twice, and then you're able to do one or two coats of paint and you're good. It's almost like that stain has like a sealant on it, so it doesn't, like the primer doesn't just keep soaking into the wood. And then if you want to, you can sand the primer a little bit, if that makes sense, to make it really smooth. The white one, like again, I didn't end up priming, I just painted it. It turned out perfect. If you're wondering why I'm using paper towels and not microcloths, there's a couple of reasons. One, I like to have the paper towel so I can wash and clean as I go. And then I don't have to throw the microcloths away, because I'm not going to put those, if they have paint on them, into my washer. I'm just not doing that. So I use paper towels to scrub down all the pieces, and then I also use it for cleanup. I feel like it's just the easiest for me. You can do anything you'd like. If you watch these types of furniture flips on Instagram or YouTube all over, a lot of people will sand everything down and start over. I don't, and I think my pieces turn out really, really well. I'll show you kind of clips of some of the finished projects that I've done here in my house at the end of this video. Everything's different colors. I love the more matte look. I love the hint of copper and gold, and I will always try to reuse the knobs on all the pieces. On the big wood piece, once I removed the knobs, two of them broke, so I had to go out to Lowe's and buy some new knobs, but those are fairly inexpensive. But you'll see on almost every other piece I have in my house, I've spray painted the knobs and reused them, and I absolutely love them. I'll even show you a couple of the lamps that I flipped in our house as well. I'll just go through at the end and share all the pieces that I flipped.
Did you ever stop and think, why spend too much time just getting ready? Let me be honest, I don't know a single thing that I haven't done to make you notice me. Let me be real here. When I see you, my heart starts racing, but I don't know if I like this chasing and playing and waiting around. It's a shame that my hands start shaking all of the time when you're around me. But this time, girl, I know what's bothering me. I need somebody to love. Oh, nah, 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 nah. Don't you see what's wrong with me? I need somebody to love. Oh, oh, nah, nah.
I also want to share with you really quickly, this color is like a taupe, but you can kind of see the undertone of a gray, slight brown. It's really, really pretty. I got this small container at Lowe's for $1. And same with another color I'll share with you. It's like a minty, not even a minty green, a sage green, I think. I also picked up that small can on sale at Lowe's for $1. If you're looking at flipping furniture, I highly recommend one, getting a Stellar cabinet primer. Best thing ever, a really nice roller with a velvet roller. That is the best. It's like a cabinet roller. And then as far as paint goes, you do want to get a really great paint, but a lot of times at Lowe's, they'll have ones that like they pre-mixed. I'm sure they have this all over, but they'll have ones that people mixed or they pre-mixed and people didn't like, so they're on discount for a really great price. So here are the finished cabinets, the twin cabinets. And if you see in here, there's a wallpaper. I picked that wallpaper up at the Dollar Tree and inlaid it. And I just love how it looks so much. It's golden white, and I think it really adds a nice accent. It looks super finished. I'm really, really excited with how these turned out.
May you always find your way to higher ground. May you always keep your head held up high. Pretty little thing, you're a diamond in the rough, shining from within. I can tell that you're tough. Just the sight of you when I'm at my weakest point makes a world of difference, oh, you make me strong. Pretty little thing.